Good afternoon. I'm Anna Chang Kramer. I'm a congressional district candidate for District 15, which is in San Mateo County and San Francisco County, from just the southern tip of San Francisco, just north of Daly City, all the way to East Palo Alto, east of 280. And I'm very honored to come to speak here today because we're talking about a topic that's near and dear to my heart, freedom. In fact, that's one of the main reasons I'm running for Congress, for freedom in our country and around the world, because America is the free beacon of hope and freedom around the world. So, give you my background, my parents escaped communism from Shanghai. They went to Hong Kong and then eventually settled down in Taiwan, where I was born. So I was in Taiwan during a time period where we really didn't get to vote, and to try to win over the population at the time, there was a lot of propaganda. So I grew up with propaganda. I've seen it, I know what it looks like. Fortunately, over the ensuing years, Taiwan thrived, along with Hong Kong. Both economies had limited government, free enterprise, thriving economy, and all of the citizens prospered under a democracy. That is until 2019, when the CCP took over Hong Kong. We saw a series of crackdown, people jailed for no reason, and of course Jimmy Lai, who's a fighter for freedom, paying the price. And CCP has not stopped the persecution, it's still continuing with Article 23. Some of the provisions are just horrible. Like, if you are colluding with a foreigner, or you don't tell on other people about people that may be a threat to national security, a very broadly defined concept, you could have a jail sentence up to 14 years. And so this is what we're faced in Hong Kong, and we need to fight against that. But let's look at America, okay? I became a citizen in 1984. America then was very different from America today. I had an opportunity of what most immigrants had, a land of opportunity. I got my college degree, got an MBA, built a very successful career, and I thrived under democracy of freedom. But America today, think about it, in corporate America, if you don't conform to the social norms of DEI, diversity, equity, and inclusion, if you don't believe in climate change, if you have a difference in opinion, if you don't believe in oppressor and oppressed, well, you may not get a promotion, and you might not even get a job. I mean, think about it. During COVID, medical workers had to have the mandate. First responders, if you didn't get the vaccine, you were fired. Now jobs are at stake. That's very scary in America. And then let's look at California. Our three branches of government, the governor, the state legislature, and the judicial system, are all dominated by Democrats. It's a one-party rule. That's not good for a state. And Republicans, certainly in the Bay Area, there are many Republicans that are shy about admitting that they're registered Republicans for fear of ridicule or harassment. That is not America. That's not the America I came to. I was proud to be a Republican because of Ronald Reagan, who believed in capitalism and freedom. So, then let's look at free press. Jimmy Lai ran Apple Daily. There's no free press in the United States. You have biased media, or you get fired. Some of the examples are Tucker Carlson, who's fired for Fox News. And then you got James O'Keefe, who was fired from Veritas. And then we've got Sebastian Gorka, who's censored from YouTube. We don't have freedom of speech anymore when you're fired and censored and you only have one voice. And then let's look at our justice system. Our justice system has been corrupted. Instead of the rule of law, we're ruled by politicians now. What happened to, justice is blind? And the two-tier justice system, it makes me laugh. Nobody's above the law except when you're Biden or Clinton. I have to say that. And then finally, there's election interference that's worse than Watergate, where instead of beating somebody at a ballot box, you just throw them off the ballot. So when you take all these things together, It's an erosion of our constitutional rights. I don't know, I know a lot of people don't see that, but I hope you'll see that it's inching in that way. We need to have diverse opinions. We have to agree to disagree, and we can't call people names. We need to listen to everybody. So I don't think I called anybody names today. So the trajectory, though, is towards total control, propaganda, and a loss of freedom in America. And that is why we have to stand up. I hope you'll learn today from the situation in Hong Kong how precarious and fragile our freedom really is. And I'm thankful for Jimmy Lai and one of my dear friends, Elmer Yuan, for fighting for freedom in Hong Kong. And here in America, immigrants need to stand up and protect the rights of America because we are the beacon of hope and freedom for the world. And as Americans, we must wake up to what's happening now and not sit idly by and allow our freedoms to disappear altogether. We need to restore our country back to the land of the free and home of the brave, which is why I'm running for Congress. Thank you.
Thank you.